Alright, boys and girls, I've been offline for a little bit, but we got some Misfits news that we gotta go over, and we got a lot of it to go over, okay? We got a whole lot to talk about, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase, cut the intro, we're just gonna go straight into it. Misfits 14, the full card's announced, it's looking pretty good. Let's go over each fight and see who wins, you know? So, first of all, down the list, we got Tempo Arts versus Ben Knight. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I don't know who Ben Knight is, so I'm just gonna say Tempo wins because I don't know who Ben Knights is. Next up, we got Argentinian King, and he's not fighting that Tasmanian Devil guy. Actually, he pulled out. He's fighting Meals with Max. Okay. I don't know who that is, but I mean, he doesn't sound very threatening. Meals with Max, like what? Okay. I think Argentinian King's gonna win, just because. I don't know. Okay. Okay, anyway, those two boring fights are out of the way. Now let's talk about King Kenny versus Adam Brooks. This isn't a very fair fight. Adam Brooks is like a million years old, and he almost got beat by Rhino, who's also like a million years old. And you look at the you look at Adam Brooks' last fight, and it was not great. Like, yeah, he won by knockout, but he beat a guy who was like 60, and he was getting caught by him like a lot. King Kenny's gonna knock this dude out. This is a warm-up fight for King Kenny. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Next is Mist versus Ryan Taylor. I don't know who Mist is. I'm assuming this is his first ever boxing match. And I'm gonna assume Ryan Taylor will win. However, I think it would be so funny if Ryan Taylor lost again and his record went to 0-5. I think that would be hilarious. So I'm gonna say Mist wins this one. Just because I think that'd be really funny. And for the co-main event, finally, my girlfriend Barbie is fighting my wife. Okay, I got cut this bit. Yeah, finally, Barbie's fighting on Misfits after her Kingpin domination. Now, the problem is, Barbie's tall, powerful, and like rangy, right? But she's kind of trash at boxing. Like, you go look at her last two fights. Her first one was better than her second one, and both fights were just her winging arms like someone who doesn't know how to box. Even when she tried to just like jab and move, she was getting caught constantly and did better when she was just winging her arms. I think Julie Poker's gonna win, but I hope Barbie just absolutely knocks her out. That would be hilarious. And then for the final fight, Salt Papi versus I'm Mr. Ferrari here. Mr. Ferrari, I don't know who he is, but I'm assuming he drives a Ferrari. I think Salt Papi is going to win, get a nice win to add to his record since he hasn't won since January 2023. So, yeah, I think Salt Papi is going to take that victory home, hopefully by knockout. But next up, we got this cruiserweight tournament for the vacant cruiserweight belt that KSI relinquished. Relinquished? Vacated, that's it. Because obviously he doesn't want to fight influencers on Misfits, which is very understandable. He shouldn't really be a champ because, would that make Tommy Fury the champ? You get what I'm saying, it's stupid, right? This tournament, it's looking to be kind of ass. Like, I remember hearing the Cruiserweight tournament and being like, okay, let's go. Cruiserweight tournament, that sounds sick. Look at the people in this, man. This is kind of ass cheeks. So we got FaZe Temper, which is good. That's a good pick for the Cruiserweight tournament, right? He's fighting Papi Luisto. I have no idea who that is, okay? Whatever. And then DTG, who's going from heavyweight to cruiserweight, understandable. And then he's fighting DK Money. Yeah, okay. DK Money's what, 0-3 or something? Technically he's 1-1 because Ryan Taylor headbutted him and got disqualified. But the guy's been knocked out 3 times in 3 fights. Yeah. But anyway, that's kind of boring. Next up is Le'Veon Bell, Tristan Ham. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty decent one, but, it shouldn't be, the main, one of the main fights for the Cruiserweight tournament. Le'Veon Bell and FaZe Temper are they're my 2 favorites for this tournament. And then look at the bottom. Jake Cornish versus Mike Edwards. Who are these people, bro? I don't know any of these people. And the only people I do know are, just meh, you know what I mean? They're just meh. I guess Le'Veon probably comes in as the favorite. Look, look, if it was my way, we'd have JMX in here. I mean, I would say Slim, but, you know, he's moving down in weight. Salt Pappy, you know, that's just off the top of my head. There's so many more people you could add into this cruiserweight tournament that would make it so much better, but they didn't do that. In fact, they chose a bunch of random people. Like, what? But anyway, yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. But finally, we got Paige Van Zandt versus Elle Brooke. Wow, the downfall of Paige Van Zandt needs to be studied. This woman went from fighting in the UFC to fighting on Misfits against Elle Brooke. That's kind of hilarious. Here's the thing. I really want Elle Brooke to win. I don't know if she could. I mean, she could, but I don't know if she will. And here's the issue is, I don't really want Paige Van Zandt as the champion of Misfits, because this is supposed to be crossover boxing. And Paige Van Zandt is just like just an MMA fighter. Like, she's not a YouTuber or nothing. I mean, she does OnlyFans, but, you know, that's like saying Ebony Bridges is a crossover boxer because she does OnlyFans. Like, no, she's the bantamweight world champion, bro. Like, what? Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, I don't like it. But hopefully Elle Brooke just smashes it to pieces, and that would be so funny. You know, Paige Van Zandt isn't a great professional fighter. In like the top ranks anyway. Like, she's 8-5 as a bare knuckle fighter, I think, and she's 0-2 in the UFC. So, you know, maybe, I don't know, but look, I just want Elle Brooke to win in it, you know. Elle Brooke's funny. Yeah, I just hope Elle Brooke wins. Paige Van Zandt is so boring, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, but anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. You know, I gave my opinions on everything happening in Misfits currently. If you like this video, give it a like. You know, give your feet a little rub, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Also subscribe.